Most likely do 40-20 in a couple days to a week.
I have around 20 seconds to do this intro, so we'll make it quick. This night is a relatively easy strategy that will get you starting up in no time. Chapter 1 has started a little bit ago. This night will be very easy. Follow the animatronics that I've put out, and we will proceed to the night phase. Now that we've started the night, you're going to turn on the power generator, turn off the fan, open the cameras, and switch to the duck system. Press F, and place the audio alert right there. If you hear a thud, press F again. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Go to the cam system, go to tab 2, drop the monitor, and put the mask on instantly. You've now exited the beginning phase. Now you just saw a whole bunch of things happen, but really it's just me dealing with stuff. Click help E close out chips add, ignore the bird, and Funtime Chica, and trash in the gang. Basically, you're just gonna deal with some animatronics such as Ballora. They are pretty easy. And now we're going to proceed to what happens when you need to reset ventilation. But you know how to deal with animatronics, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Now is the part that you're going to be repeating all over the night. This is the point where I'm no longer going to be following the background footage and just telling you stuff. I'm assuming that during this tutorial you know how to deal with all of the present animatronics. As if you don't, I would recommend learning their mechanics. Now let's get into cam flips. Before each cam flip, if you have different animatronics, specifically Orville, you're also going to add Nedbear because they are doing the exact same thing. They don't change anything. If you have both of them, if you have one of them, you may as well have both of them. So it gives you room to delete another animatronic. But I'm not going to get into the details of if you have them. If you do add those guys to your night, I will tell you in the comments. So check a commenter that's also asking about that, and like their comment if I haven't seen it. Now, you're going to close the left door for Freddy for 2 to 3 seconds, or until you hear a thud. Then you're going to close the top vent, and obviously, you're going to make sure there's no current office threats. You're also going to try and avoid 13-second intervals. So try and remember 13-second intervals, which are close to when you flip up the monitor. So make sure 40 seconds isn't a 13-second interval. Now, is it? 43 seconds is, however. Memorize these times during the night. Alternatively, you can just try to avoid 13-second intervals whenever you can and hope that you don't accidentally hit one. By doing this, you will never have to deal with Rockstar Bonnie. Sorry for talking slow. After that, you're going to close the top vent, flip up mouse over the reset ventilation button, flip up the cameras, reset ventilation, and flip the cameras down once again. Congratulations! You just successfully reset ventilation. And this is actually the end of the strategy. Now I'm just going to tell you the ideas that you could do for different strategies. I originally had a total yap fest right here, but instead I'm just going to tell you that instead of asking at the beginning or the end of the video, I'm currently asking you to subscribe. I had a long thing yapping about how asking viewers to subscribe because it's free is basically using them as a tool to increase a pointless number, but my number has point, and I give you good reason, and I want subscribers because it's a funny number, and humans like numbers, if you couldn't tell. So, if you increase this number up to 50, I will be able to live stream content. Also, if you increase this number all the way all the way up to 100, I will get a 100 subscriber special. And if you couldn't already tell, I suck at talking on camera. I try to sound like Ambience, who gives good tutorials that don't suck, but still watch my tutorials anyways, because we're here for the laughs, aren't we?
I'm such an idiot, bro. Oh my god. Alright, I spy with my little eye. Dude, this is what you've all been waiting
Oopsies
for.
daisies, that's me being stupid with low attention span. Bye bye Tried. Go subscribe to Tried, also subscribe to Vortrox, and also subscribe to Narwhals Forever. The last guy, they are all GD YouTubers. 2 of them I played in the background, 1 of them is a good friend of mine who does my thumbnails. Anyways, now that I've been yapping for 2 minutes, I feel it's time that I just want you to know that I like when people hit subscribe, thus more people can see my videos, and more people can get helped. And yeah, thank you all for hitting subscribe. 41 people have hit that big, shiny red button so far. Click it, it's free, it won't cost you anything. August the Duck is a good content creator if you want someone to roast the horror man. The horror man is not a good name, personally. I prefer calling him Darman, but if we go by pronouncing, that's not what it's called. I've given so many shoutouts that if I got $1 for each shoutout, I would have more than $1, which is already too many shoutouts. Shout out to me for shoutouts. Shout out to iDark Soaps for good Blocks Fruits and Roblox content. At this point, I think you can tell that I like gaming content. I also like Rubik's Cube content. Go subscribe to JPerm if you are Rubik's Cuber. Go subscribe to King Samalot. Go subscribe to Astral Spiff. Go subscribe to YouTube. Go subscribe to Mountain Premium Deluxe. Go subscribe and give all of your money to EA Sports. It's in the game. Because I love NHL 25. Shout out to shoutouts. Shout out to the man who invented shoutouts. Shout out to Thomas Edison. Shout out to Thomas the Tank Engine. Shout out to a random pterodactyl that never existed. Shout out to Blee. Shout out to Geometry Dash. Shout out to Ultimate Custom Night. Shout out to Scott Cawthon. Shout out to the creator of Discord. I'm kidding. The creator of Discord. Shout out to the creator of Valorant. Shout out to the creator shout out anybody who hates Fortnite. Shout out anyone who doesn't hate Fortnite. Shout out anyone who watched Tried's 1 attempt on every Easy Demon I'm Beaten video that was posted 5 days ago as of recording. Shout out to anyone who's ever seen an Astral's 5th thumbnail. Shout out to people who make edits. Shout out to ham and cheese sandwiches. Also, one thing that you will definitely need to know, if you're ever almost at 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and you think that you can last the rest of the night. So, like, for example, let's say it's 4 minutes and 4 minutes left. It's 4 minutes into the night, that means there's 30 seconds left. The night ends at 4:30. And if it is that time and you have to reset ventilation, don't. If it's depending, well, you have 50 seconds before it will go complete blackout. Meaning that if it's before 3:40, you will have to reset the ventilation. But after it hits 4 minutes into the night, you will never have to reset ventilation. So you just have to keep your head out for guys that are not office stallable or camera stallable. Quick side note.
4020 is way too easy to be my hardest night. Screw you, intermission. I'm not gonna make you guys watch it. Toy Chica High School years. Damn it. Where's my
Dear
mouse?
Diary, yesterday was so amazing.
It's
and I
hacking
met
my
such
computer.
a
It's
wonderful
hacking
guy,
my computer.
But I don't think it
I
was
can't
meant to
escape.
last.
I can't.
For my
There's
heart
no escape.
belongs to another. He's so amazing and strong and so cute. I've been thinking about him all day, and I think he's really into me too. He's the only one for me. I just know it. And I know just how to get him. Look at those ears. Those amazing ears. He'll be mine by the end of the day. I just know it. I told him that my house was on fire. But once he's there, I'll tell him that I threw myself on the flames to put them out. He'll be so impressed that he'll fall for me immediately. And once I have him, he'll be mine forever. There is only one thing that could possibly go wrong.